Hi everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. Sorry, my voice is really bad because I don't know. Something is going on, I guess, cuz the season is changing. Um hi. Hi Gordon. Hi Gavin. Everyone's here. That's so exciting. Hi Chartreuse. Monkey. I hope everyone is doing well and that they're healthy right now. Today we are going to be making winter landscapes. So, before we get started and before I invite my friends over, I'm just gonna go over the materials that we're gonna be needing. So, we're just gonna need a white sheet of paper. You can use computer paper like how I'm using. You could use a sketchbook if you want. Anything works, just as long as it's white. And then you're also going to need your pencil for sketching. This is mine. And then you're going to need 3 colors. So you're going to need black. You're going to need dark blue. I know it doesn't look dark blue here, but when you draw on it, it's dark blue. And I'm also going to use gray too because my blue isn't very dark. So this is for the sky. Sorry. And then we're also going to need a pen for tracing or sketches. So this is a black pen that I have here. And yeah. And if you want, of course, you could use any other colors too if you would want. Instead of using blue, you could use you can use light blue too if you want, or yeah, it's really up to you. So now, I think I'm going to request Gordon to come. Oh, for some reason it's not working again, Gordon. I don't know what's happening. I think maybe it's because, did you update your Instagram recently? Could that be why? I have no idea why that's happening. Hello, Gordon. Hi, Kelly. Hopefully it will work. Hi, Steph. Let me invite Gordon again. Yeah, it's not working. But I'll invite Steph here. Hi, Steph. How are you?
I'm good. I'm facing my fears tomorrow.
You're facing your fears. What is your fear?
I just had to go and get my first series of my thing for my chin tomorrow.
Oh, good luck with that. You got this.
I'm kind of scared though. It's like honestly, I just don't know. It's like I've never. I think like I know other people might have done it, but I'm like I don't know what to expect. I'm like it's not that easy to not be scared. So like you're like my dad's like, oh, I'll go with you tomorrow. So I'm like I rather have someone that knows this stuff rather than the guy going with me. It's like I'd rather have my mom or someone else go with me. That way, I don't want to like, just hard to discuss it. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, I'm glad you're facing your fears. Tell me how it goes. You'll be fine. I know
what
you'll
do
be
I need
fine.
though?
Oh, yes. So today you're going to need a white piece of paper, and then you're going to need your pencil, and then you're going to need your pencil crayon. So if you have black and blue, that'll be good. And then you're also going to need your black pen. So these are the materials that you need.
So what are we drawing?
We're doing a landscape drawing, so a winter landscape of what it looks like at nighttime with the snow falling down. It's gonna be good. Are you excited?
Would I be able to use my sketchbook?
Yeah, of course. You can use your sketchbook. Yeah, you don't have to use computer paper. Honestly, anything white. It'll be good.
I have my sketchbook.
Nice. That's a very fancy sketchbook. And then you have your pencil crayons with you.
I have my pencil crayons and I have my markers.
Nice. And then you have your pencil too, right? For sketching?
I don't really know how to draw, so I can just guess.
You'll guess. Okay. Well, I'm going to be sketching first, and then I'm going to be drawing. So, yeah. I'm just going to turn my camera around. Hopefully you can see. Let me just move this. You can see my paper? Okay. Should I move it like this so it's there we go. I think that's a bit better. There we go.
I have my markers open. I've drawn a Christmas picture before with my markers, so.
Ooh, your markers, yes. Okay. I'm going to. Are we ready to start? Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready. I have my sketchbook open.
Oh, you have everything open? That's great. Let me access the live on my laptop too, I think, so that I could see the comments and talk to everyone as well, since my camera is up there. Okay. So, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to draw the snow banks. So, basically just the snow on the ground. So, I'm going to start here on the left side of my page, and I'm just going to draw like a little hill, like this, like that. So I don't know if you can see, it's just a little hill right here.
That bit's like a light blue?
I'm using my pencil right now, so this would be white. This part would be white. And I think I drew it a bit too high, so I'm just gonna erase it.
You could use like a light blue marker or something.
Oh, light blue marker. Well, that's for the snow, so I think the snow is usually white for that part. So you can use a black too for this part. A pen, okay. I'm just going to erase this. I drew it a bit high.
So how low do I need to draw the snow hill? Just like
maybe like 1/4 of the page or 1/3. Around here. I'm gonna start here. I think that would be good.
like
So a little
like that?
Let me see. Wait, sorry, I have to see. I'm gonna see it from my laptop. Wait, show it again.
Is that right? Right.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Awesome. Okay, so this is our first hill. And then I'm gonna draw another hill in the middle. So I'm gonna start from here. From my first hill, I'm gonna start right here. So about an inch from the end tail right here that I drew. I'm gonna go up and then down again. And this hill is gonna go all the way to the end of the page. So see how this one, it just goes like a little bit to the middle. Then I started the second hill about an inch from
like that?
the end here. Yes, nice. So as you can see, we have one hill here and then another hill here.
And do I just color that in?
And we have to draw one more hill after. We can do the coloring after. So right now we're just sketching everything out and then we'll color. And then now from this hill,
like that?
about, let me see. Ooh, yes, that's cool.
I don't know if that would be like snow hills or just like.
Yeah, just little snow hills, but also make sure we don't make it too big because we also have to put trees in it after. Oh, hi, Gordon. Not too far from Christmas Day. Yes, that's so exciting. Are you ready for Christmas?
The trees I can just do that in a brown.
In a brown
I can
color?
just draw the trees right now. That way they know what they're supposed to be.
Yeah, we'll just draw one more snow hill and then we're going to draw the trees after. So now for the last snow hill, it's going to be, see how for the second snow hill, we're going to start here, which is about halfway. And we're just going to draw a little hill right here. Like that, to the end of the page. So I started here, and then I just drew a little hill to the end of the page. So now I have 1, 2, and 3. So 3 snow hills in total. Does that make sense?
I'm just drawing my trees.
The trees? Okay, sure. We can start on the trees. So now for the trees, in this first snow hill here, we're just going to draw.
My lines as my marker.
Oh, okay, sure. We're just
Is that
gonna
right?
draw. Let me see. Ooh, nice. I'm just gonna show the way that I'm gonna do it too, okay? So I'm just going to draw the trees upwards, the trunks like this. So I'm just gonna go all the way up here.
Oh, they're going all the way up?
Yes. And then, so I'm just only focusing on my first hill. I'm just gonna draw the tree trunks. So this is my other tree trunk. And again, it goes all the way up. And when you're drawing the tree trunk, keep in mind that it's a bit thicker at the bottom, and then as it goes up, it's a bit thinner. So let me just erase a little bit of this, and then I'm just going to make it a bit thinner at the top. So as we can see, it goes big and then small. Oh, Gordon said it is not too far. It is, oh, it's his 50th birthday, January 17th. That's so fun. Ooh, Kelly's birthday's in January 30th. Wow, everybody's birthday's in January. That's so cool. And then next I'm gonna draw my second tree on the second hill. So as you can see, we drew the first tree on my first hill, and now I'm gonna draw the second tree on my second hill. And I'm gonna start here, which is around in the middle of the hill.
Is that right?
Let me see. Ooh, yes. Nice. So for the second tree, same thing. Just draw the trunks all the way up to the top. And again,
I'm color
keeping
my
it.
trees in that way that they.
Sure, I'm gonna color my trees in later after I sketch. But if you decide to do that right now, that's cool too.
I might color in the snow hills with like a light gray.
A light gray? Okay, that's cool.
Because the page is already white, so I can just do the snow hills in gray.
Oh, we're also going to be adding shadows later, so make sure you leave some space for that. I'm going to be explaining that after I draw my trees. Yeah.
How do I do shadows?
Yep, so I'm just going to explain it like a little after I finish drawing my trees. Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just going to draw my last tree on this last snow hill. And again, all the way up. And then this one all the way up. And again, keeping it a bit thicker at the bottom and then thinner at the top. Okay, now that we have our 3 snow hills and our 3 trunks, I'm going to draw the branches now. So for my first tree, I'm going to draw kind of like a diagonal that goes upwards like this. Like that. So as you can see, it's a diagonal branch. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Oh, River's birthday is on Sunday, December 4th. Ooh. Wait, didn't it pass? It passed? think it passed, right? Yeah. Happy belated birthday, River.
Happy birthday.
So I'm just going to, yeah, so now I just drew the diagonal here and the diagonal on this side. And again, I need to erase it a bit because I forgot to make it a bit thinner as I go upwards. I'm just going to do the same on this side. Nice. And now I'm going to draw my other branch on my first tree. And this one, it kind of looks like an arm with like a hand. So from around here, which is like the middle of the tree, I'm going to go up and then I'm going to make a little hand that has 2 fingers. And then I'm going to go down like this. That's what it should look like. Excuse me. This is how my tree is looking so far. How's yours looking, Steph?
I did my trees already.
Oh, you did your trees already? Nice. Very cool. And then I'm going to focus on the second tree. So this tree has, again, the same arm that looks like this, but the branches are going to be a bit higher. So I'm starting here, and then I'm going to draw a little hand that has 2 fingers again. Should look like this.
Should I draw the sun in between?
The sun, it's going to be a moon. It's like a night winter landscape. But if you want to do a sun one, that's cool too. But mine is going to be a night.
Oh, I'm trying to bring marker.
Yeah. And then for this side, I'm going to do the same thing.
I just covered the yellow and gray instead.
Are you doing a morning version of it?
I'm doing the moon.
You're doing a moon? Okay, cool.
I just had to cover up the yellow. There we go.
So now I'm just drawing another branch. And this one has this hand here with the 2 fingers and then one more right there. So it's like there's one here and then 2 fingers here. Nice. And then on our last tree, same thing. Just gonna draw the arm with the 2 fingers. Or it looks like a mermaid tail, kind of. Like this. Let me just redo this one again. And then I'm just going to do one more arm here. And this is going to curve a bit. And curve it like this. And then draw the 2 fingers. So it kind of looks like a Y, actually. Like a Y. A letter Y. Same thing as this one, but it's angled a bit differently. So now that we have our 3 trees and our 3 banks, or our 3 snow hills, I'm going to just draw my moon, which is what Steph is doing right now. And I'm going to put my moon right here, which is in between tree number 1 and tree number 2. So it's just going to look like...
I drew my moon right there.
Let me see. Ooh, nice. That looks like mine a bit.
And too bad that there's no snow on the ground yet, though.
Yeah. I wish there was
fun
snow
to
outside.
like go snow tubing backwards.
Snow tubing backwards? When was the last time you went?
I don't know. Just like I really wanted to I wanted to try this year of like going snow tubing and whatnot because it's just so fun. Like snow tubing is just so fun. Or like going, I don't know, like I want to go skating this year.
Oh, skating is so fun. Which one is your favorite? Do you like skiing, snowboarding, or skating the best?
I like
Do you have
going
a
skating
favorite?
with my dad.
Oh, skating with your dad. That's so fun. Or would you say you're a pro at it?
Not really, but
Not
we
really.
try.
I've never
But,
been skating before, so I wonder how hard it is.
well, just like when you, it just depends on what kind of skates that you buy because I think it's like I like the figure skates, and my dad's like, "Oh, when'd you get like hockey skates?" So I'm like, "No, I want figure skates. Like I want figure skates. I don't want hockey skates."
Have you ever played hockey before?
No, but I know some people that play hockey, but like,
Mm-hmm.
I think like I watch a lot of hockey with my dad anyway, so
Oh, I see. Have you ever tried rollerblading before? I've done rollerblading, but I've never done skating before, so that's why I'm a bit nervous for
I've
it.
never done roller skating. I think we had roller skates like back in the 90s or something, but
Have you
I
ever
never
tried
tried
it?
them. I found them too frustrating. I was like, I don't even know how to do this.
It's actually not too bad. I feel like a lot of people told me it's the same as skating, but I've never tried skating. So that's funny how like I've tried rollerblading but not skating, and you have done skating but not rollerblading. We should try it
I
one
like
day.
figure skating because it's just so elegant and it looks so pretty.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Like
Figure skating is so pretty. Have you watched it on the Olympics? The
I've
Winter
watched a
Olympics?
lot of the like figure skating Olympic stuff on TV, so it's like trying like looking at all those like figure skating tricks, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't even know how to do those, but they look so fun.
It is, yeah, it does look so fun. And the costumes are so pretty too, right?
I'm I want to look into I want to look into looking at like going to figure skating lessons or something.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'd be so fun to try figure skating lessons so like you try something.
Right? I feel like that'd be really fun. I want to learn. Oh, they're
It's
doing
just like
skating at
just
Nathan
try all
Phillips
those different
Square.
like they like show you how to do all those tricks, and I was like, oh my god.
It looks so hard, but they make it look so easy. Oh, Julia said that they do skating at Nathan Phillips Square. Definitely gonna have to check that out. I definitely
And they
want to
have
try
nice
skating
stuff
this
up
year.
at Toronto now. Like you look at Nathan Phelps Square on Instagram, and it's I'm like, oh my god, it looks so pretty now that they put the lights up. Like
Hmm.
it's like it's like doing it
It's
at
so
nighttime where it's
festive.
not as busy as during the day. Like when it's at nighttime, it's not as busy during that time period. Like it's nice and quiet, and there's not that many people.
Hmm, yeah.
You're like going around, and you're like going to try out the things, and but it's kind of nice when you just get to come home for like Christmas and everyone's coming home. Like I'm having my family coming home in 19 days, I think now.
Oh, really? That's so exciting for the
Like,
holiday season, right?
and I think my boyfriend said that he would come home too. I played with him last night. I was like, "You gotta come home. You gotta spend time. We gotta spend time with my family because we haven't like because we really don't get to spend Christmas at home together. But now it's like now that there's not as much snow on the ground, so it's kind of like it's really nice to have that time to be at home together.
Hmm, yeah.
It's like my family, my cousins, and myself, my parents, and a few other parents. So it's kind of nice to just sit around and just like just be at home and be comfy.
Yeah, and then you guys can celebrate Christmas together too, which
You
is
get to like
coming up.
sleep in a lot more. Like you don't have to like wake up really early because you don't have a lot to do. So you're like sleeping in. So I'm like, oh, there's nothing better than
Yeah.
sleeping in and not having to like rush downstairs, put things together, like not like rushing downstairs and bake a whole bunch of things and like rush around the kitchens and like, okay, yeah, what are we doing?
Hmm, yeah.
Like I think my
Taking
mom
some
isn't.
break.
We're not baking as much this year. I think we're ordering a whole lot of stuff, so
Oh, really?
we're not like having to like rush around the kitchens. Like, what are we making for dessert? Like, what are we making for dinner? Like
Right.
that stuff is like we don't have to worry about all of the baking stuff this year, so it's kind of like a relief. So it's like whatever. It's like it's a relief when everyone comes home. It's like you're just like I don't have much to do, so I'm just gonna like laze around the house and not do much. So
Yeah.
it's like lazing around, like chatting with
Lays
everyone,
around.
seeing what everyone else is doing, like see how everyone's life is doing. Like, so how's your life? How are things going for you? Like, just like shooting the breeze, or like whatever, like just like hanging out in the house and just like bopping around and just like lazing around because there's not much to do. So you're just like watching Christmas movies and putting on Christmas
Hmm.
music and just really just relaxing, really.
Yeah, Christmas movies sound fun. Anyways, for this part, Now we're gonna draw the shadows. I don't know if you drew it already. Did you draw it already?
No, I did not.
Okay, so here, this is the tree, right? And we're going to draw the shadows on the snow hill. So the shadow would be diagonal. So we're just gonna draw a line diagonally.
Like for the trees, you mean?
Yeah, so this would be the tree and this would be the shadow. Yeah? So when we color it, this would be black and then this would be gray when we color it. I know it looks a little weird right now, but it's just the shadow that is casting that we see. That's the line that I
find
drew.
a gray pencil crayon here.
Sure. And then this one, for tree number 2, it's gonna go diagonally this way to the right. And again, it's gonna go on the snow hills. And again, it looks a little weird right now, but just trust the process. When we color it in, it's gonna look great. So this one is going this way, this tree is going this way, and then our final tree is gonna go to the right, like tree number 2. So again, yeah, it looks a little weird, but these are the shadows because we have the moon and it's like a darker scenery, so that's what we're going for. So tree number 1 would be the diagonal to the left, tree number 2 would be the diagonal to the right, and same as tree number 3, because the moon is in the center here. How does that look for you so far? Are you still drawing it?
I'm just trying to draw the shadows, so it's a little tricky.
Yeah, no worries. It's just a few lines, just a diagonal, yeah. And then I'm just gonna wait for.
Pencil kind of hard to see, so I'm just trying to thick it a little bit.
No worries.
Did you do the shadows for all the trees or just the one?
I did it for all 3. So as you can see here, I did a diagonal for tree 1, and a shadow here, and then a shadow for tree number 2, and it's going diagonally to the right, and then a shadow for tree number 3, again to the right, because the moon is right here. So that's what it looks like. And then
I can kind of like that.
let me see. Ooh, yes. Nice shadows. And then I'm just going to
color in like, do you have to color in the background at all, or?
Yeah, I'm going to do that after I trace. So now I'm going to take my pen and I'm going to trace everything that I just sketched out so that it's all nice. And
Or should I just do a blue, like, could I do a blue background, or?
yeah, you can do a dark blue background for behind the trees because it's going to be the nighttime. But right now I'm just going to trace everything just so that when we color it in, we can still see the outline of everything. Which is why I'm taking my black pen and I'm just tracing it. And when you're also making the trees, you can do it however you would want to. You don't have to like follow exactly what I'm doing, but I'm just giving you ideas of what you can do. And then I did tree number 1, and I'm going to draw I'm going to trace the snow hill number 1. And do that. And I'm just going to trace snow hill number 2 with my pen. And then I'm going to trace the tree. Are you using markers for yours, or are you using pencil crayons?
I'm
Or
using
both?
marker right now.
Ooh, that's cool.
I'll just do a light gray for the snow hills.
Nice. I think I'm almost done, and then I can get to the coloring process with Steph. Have you watched any Christmas movies so far, Steph?
I have my Netflix back, so I'm gonna start watching some Christmas movies. Or the ones I like is the Christmas Chronicles with the Goldie Hawn and what's her husband's name? I can't remember.
Oh, I don't remember. Is that your favorite Christmas movie? Like you watch it every single year with your family?
There's also the ones on the W Network though too that you can watch though too.
That's cool. Every single year.
I like doing Christmas baking though. That's my favorite thing in the year is doing like Christmas baking and just having
Hmm.
everything ready before guests come over.
What do you usually bake for Christmas?
I like I like it when my sister and I make those Nanaimo bars and they're all nice and sit out on the island when they all cool off and nice
Hmm.
and they taste really good and you want to eat one, but then you're like wait until we have dinner.
Is that
It's
everyone's favorite in your family?
it just gets harder and harder each year because like it's just harder to get together every year because like not everyone lives together.
Yeah,
It's
that's a
like
bit
people are
tricky.
driving from out of town or whatever, so just it's harder and harder to get together because everyone's in separate different places.
Hmm. Well, hopefully your family can come together for this holiday season. Didn't you say your sister was gonna come?
Yeah, my sister's flying in not until Christmas morning, but how's
Well, at
this
least
look though?
she'll still come, right? She'll be there.
How's that look?
Oh, sorry, I didn't see. Oh, yes, nice. I'm going to color my trees all black because I want it to be like the nighttime.
I'm just gonna
Because
do
it's
it
a,
like a very light gray for the snow.
ooh, I like the contrast.
Because the marker is just a little bit too dark.
Light gray would look really cool. Mine is just black. Someone asked what you're going to be doing today. Do you have any plans for today?
Not a whole lot, no.
No. I wish it was snowing outside. I know it was snowing like a few weeks ago, and I kind of miss it. How about you?
I don't mind if it snows. I really don't mind, but it's I think it's a little bit more easier and nicer when my boyfriend and I can get home to each other. It's kind of really nice to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Because usually he has to go and remove all the snow, so I don't really get to go and see him, or you know, me
Oh,
and my
I see.
seeing each other. So now it's kind of more easier. There's not that much snow to be worried about. So
Mm-hmm. Do you think it will be snowing more towards January? Or
um,
do you think there will be snow for Christmas too?
I looked at the forecast, the 14-day forecast, but I don't know yet. It says the way that I look at it, if I go to my other computer, I can look it up. It looks like up there. It's like up there. I can tell you right now what it says. Not very many. It's 60% snow on the 19th, it's 40% on the 20th.
Oh, really?
And not as much snow though. It's like 1 to 3 centimeters, 1 centimeter, like not really a whole lot.
Oh, I see. I mean, at least there'll be some snow, right? Which is good.
Well, this is because the weather right now it's like around like 7 degrees, 5 degrees, 6 degrees. If it's above 5, it won't. If it's below 5, it will snow. If it's below 5. And like my uncles always taught me that. It's like if it's below 5, it'll snow. If it's above 5, it won't.
Mm-hmm.
It's just too warm for it to do anything. I think January, February, we had a lot of snow a couple years ago, but
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I remember there was like a lot of snowstorms, and it was really hard to get to school and such because
yeah,
of the
mostly
snow.
the schools are closed, and then they're just like a lot of. I remember like a couple times in the wintertime that the schools and everything were closed because it was during the pandemic, so
Oh, right. Yeah.
they
That's
closed
true.
everything due to the pandemic, so everything was like online learning only, so everyone was stuck at home during the winter, and it was really nasty out, so you didn't want to be like go outside anyways. And I'm like, whatever. Like be inside at home, nice and comfy. You could just be in your pajamas. You could be in your pajamas while you're at class. Like you're online anyways. No one's really looking.
Yeah. But yeah, I
And
remember
still, like we're
when.
still we're still not done with the pandemic yet. It's still here. So,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I got my flu shot done yesterday.
Oh, really? Did it hurt or
Um,
was it okay?
it's okay, but I think it's like my fear really kind of got to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like even though I got mine done, it was still kind of like I kind of had a little bit of an anxiety attack beforehand, so
Mm-hmm.
I had to get my mom to kind of like help me through that because
Oh no.
I was still in like an anxiety panic attack, and I was like I really just like need something to talk me down.
Oh no. But it's good now, right? Like now that you have it, at least you got it. And
Oh, that looks nice. I like those trees.
oh, thanks. I like yours too. I liked how yours is like the green trees. Those are cool. Okay, now I'm going to make.
Like, do you think that gray? Do you think this looks okay if I did it like that?
Yeah, I mean, the contrast will look super cool since it's like a nighttime vibe. And I'm just gonna color the shadows gray.
Like the gray is kind of like shadowing almost.
Mm-hmm, yeah. It will look really cool. Did you have any symptoms after you got your flu shot? Because I know when you get the COVID shot, you get some symptoms. Well, for me at least. I wonder if it's any
The flu
different.
shot, no, you don't get any symptoms from the flu shot, but
Mm-hmm.
it's just like you just never know. It could be like a few days later or maybe like a week later.
Yeah, that's true. Is it
I
your
don't, I
first
don't
time
think I'll
taking
get
the
any
flu shot?
symptoms though because now it prevents you from getting the flu, so you don't really get all that sick though. And then now I had to wait 6 months. I had to wait 6 months until I can get my COVID shot though. They said they had to wait 6 months because I got COVID back in October.
Oh, right.
So they're just like you had to wait 6 months until you can get your booster.
So you'll be able to get it like kind of soon, right?
I think it's like I don't even know when 6 months is. Like January, February, March, April, May,
March.
June. I think 6 months is like June or something.
Oh, June? Oh, so that's like the summer then.
I'll get my COVID shot before summer, so hopefully I won't get sick by then. But
Mm-hmm.
it's better to get everything done now to prevent anyone else from getting sick. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like you protect everyone that you live around, like neighbors, friends, family.
Yeah, it's good to stay safe.
It's good for everyone to get their vaccines now because it's better than like a lot of people I know where it's hit online, like a lot of parents are driving their kids to the hospital now. So I'm like, that's not what you're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
not supposed to be taking your kids to the ER. Like, if it's just a flu, you can deal with it at home. Like, it was a normal, everyday thing that our doctors always told us. Like, okay, if you had the flu, you can just stay home in 10 days. Like, stay away from everyone for 10 days, and then you should be fine.
Mhm.
Like, as long, because usually, I remember back then, it was like, the only time that you had to go to the doctor was for, like, bronchitis.
Right.
Or if you had other worse symptoms like that or something, like, then if it was like cold or flu, they were just like, oh yeah, just stay home, like don't go anywhere, don't go near people for 10 days and just stay home, wait 10 days and it should be over. Like,
yeah.
then the doctors were like, I'm not wanting you to come into my office and come in and be sick and be around anyone else in the office.
Yeah, and be sick, yeah.
The doctors just didn't want to put up with you because like you'd call, like I remember for school rules and all that, it's like if you had cold and flu, you were to stay home for 10 days and then you could come back after 10 days. Like you come back and everything would be fine. Like you're like, oh well, like you're just being excused from school because you have a cold or the flu or something, like you're allowed to stay home and it's gonna like be home with your parents and like, okay, now your 10 days are up, like now you have to go back to school. It's like, no, I don't want to go back. Like like during their feeds, like I still have a cough or whatever. It's like, oh, you'll be fine. Like
He'll be fine.
go back to school, you'll be fine. Like
So
I think now it's different. Now it's like it's an annual thing where you had to get all 3 things because you just don't want to get the young kids sick because they don't have that immunity that you do. So you're just like you're being more careful.
Yeah, to keep everyone safe.
Because some kids can get RSV, the cold, and the flu. So you're just like, I'm just gonna get my flu shot that way. Then I don't have to worry about that. If they ever come over to visit, then they'll be knowing that I'm safe and they're safe. So.
Yeah, to keep everyone safe. Right now,
I really want my best friend to bring her nephew over to my house so I can hold him.
Aww.
I want to hold my nephew. I want to meet him. I want to tell him like all the things that he should know for when he's my age.
When he's your age, you have to prepare him.
So I'm like, honey, just remember these 3 things:
Give him
house
life
key,
advice.
phone, and your backpack, and your lunch. And don't forget to eat your breakfast and your lunch before you go out the door.
That's cute.
Remember to have your key or whatever, or remember the things so that you can come home, so that you remember where you are. Like you can have mommy or me come pick you up from school. Like if your mommy says I can come pick you up at school, I'll come pick you up.
Aw.
I'll come get you from school. Don't worry, I'll come get you at school. If mommy says I can come get you, I'll come get you. I'll come pick you up from school and I'll take you home.
That's cute. With your nephew.
Because I know, like, if my best friend can't be there, then I can step in and take him home because I'm his auntie. So I can come there and come pick him up. I can come pick him up and take him home. Like,
That's nice of you.
Take you home. It's like, it's just so sweet when they're a little bit older, but wait until they start like walking and talking, then you're like,
they grow up so fast.
It's like, what do you say? They're like baby babbling. You're just like, oh, you're so cute. And it's like, you do like baby proof everything. You're like, okay, gotta rush around the house, baby proof like everything and anything. Gotta baby proof like all the counters, the doors. You know what I mean? You just gotta baby proof like all the counters, all the doors. Like, gotta make sure that they can't get them open.
Yeah.
Gotta make sure all the utensils are put away. Make sure that there's nothing on the counters.
Yeah, because they get into everything.
Like, wait, honey. Like, you put them in the high chair and you're just like, I'm like, I can't turn my back for a second. Hang on. You're like, I'm just gonna not turn my back for a second because I know that they can, if I turn my back for 1 second, they can find a way to get out. So I'm like, wait, honey, just stay right there, please. Wait until Auntie gets back for something yummy to eat. We'll find something good to eat in the house. Like, we'll find some snacks or something.
Yeah.
It's so cute when they get older, though, and then you're just like, you have to, like, literally, like, I do find a way to, like, I don't even be able to pick them up by their, I don't know if you're allowed to pick them up from their arms or to pick them up from around their waist or something to pick them up. Like,
yeah.
You don't want to hurt their shoulders or their arms. It's like, do you have to like wrap them firm around the waist?
Yeah.
I want to get my baby CPR though too. That way that I have that too.
Oh yeah, so to keep the baby safe, it's a good thing to have. Oh, are you coloring the sky now?
Oh, you did.
Oh, you already did? I drew like little dots, so it's like the snow.
Oh, I
Um,
could do that with white. Let me see if I have
yeah, I
white.
didn't have a white pencil crayon, so I just kind of outlined it with my blue and then I colored around it.
I have a white. Look at that. I have a white.
Nice. It just looks
Was
like
it like
snow falling
snow?
down. Yeah, it's like snow falling down, but I didn't have like a I don't know. I don't think you can really put white on white or like white on top of the blue, so I just kind of drew a circle around it and then I'm going to color around the circle. I don't know if it's working well or
This
not.
white doesn't seem to be that effective against the blue.
Or you can also take construction paper and then cut little circles and then you can glue it on too if you would like to.
Kind of like this kind of like I just drew a little bit with white. I don't know if you can see it, but it's with some white pencil crayon.
Ooh, nice. I like the gray. The gray looks so cool. The gray
I just did
snow.
those for the snow hills, but then I might just paint those with white after.
Oh, with paint?
Yeah.
Ooh, nice. I'm
I like the snow
almost
time though.
done.
It's kind of nice.
Right? I'm so excited for the snow to come back.
I'm gonna I actually have I actually want to apply for the YLC chair this year.
Hmm.
Because I think I'd do really good as a YLC chair. Like I think I can handle it.
You got this. Are you a little nervous for it?
Well, applying for chairs is kind of like it's a little bit more like you'd have your reasons of why that you want to apply for YLC chair. I think I want to apply because I can make a difference for all the best buddies and because I want to make my community better.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to get
Awesome.
a best buddies living here in Canada though too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I love this. I love my picture though. That's so pretty.
Your picture is very pretty. I'm almost done. Hold on. I'm almost done. You finished so much faster than me.
I like your moon though. That's really cool though.
Thank you. I like yours too. I really like the snowbanks the best. The snow
This time,
hills.
like this year is just like it's just like more or less of like you're just I don't know during Christmas it's just kind of like really nice for time just kind of like slows down
Mm-hmm. I think it's
or
because
just
of the
like
long break too.
oh yeah and also like sleeping in and then like just like being around family is the best because then you're just like you're kind of feeling recharged and everything is all done and you're not like rushing and then it's like but you guys have exams now right?
Um, oh yeah, yeah. I have a few exams to do, but it's okay. We'll be over. It'll be over soon. So,
I'm I'm I really want to wish you the best of luck on your exams and tell all the other students good luck because I think you guys got this. Like
oh, that's really nice of you. Thank you.
you guys worked really
I'll tell
hard this
them.
term. Like it's like we get to start on a whole new term next year. Like
Mm-hmm.
we almost welcome 19 days until 2023 now.
It's crazy. I feel like I just got used to the saying of 2022. So now having
Um,
to like adapt to saying 2023 is like, whoa, it's like this year has gone by so fast, I feel like.
my 15th year is almost over.
Mm-hmm.
Because
It's
like next year will be
crazy.
like 16 years now.
16 years.
Yeah, like because now like my 15th year of
Oh, I
Best Buddies
see.
Rock is
Okay.
almost coming to an end, and then like when you go into 2023, it'll be like my 16th year already.
Wow, that's a lot of years. Good for you.
It's like I know that I know like I'm so proud of myself for how far I've come, and I know that I have a lot more years left.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know that I have a lot of students that are going to be graduating after this year, so I'm going to be missing them come January, like because they're not going to be living. Some of them are moving away after this year.
Oh, really?
Some of them are going back home already.
Wow.
Some of them are going back home to live with their mom and dad. Like
Mm-hmm.
they're not coming back here, and it's like I'll miss a lot of them
You'll miss
not being
them.
here. Like it's gonna be so hard to like have that like feeling like okay, I missed you. Like you're not gonna be here anymore.
Aw.
Some of them are graduating, and then they'll be almost finishing their they'll be almost finished their year of teachers college, and then they'll graduate in the spring.
Mm-hmm. Well, hopefully they'll visit you sometime, maybe.
A lot of them we don't really like. Sometimes we just talk on video chat because we don't
Oh,
like
that's nice too, yeah.
sometimes like we don't get a lot of time to text each other because I know that they're busy with their teaching stuff and all that, so we don't get a lot of time to talk.
Yeah.
Like they're busy with their schedules and all that, and like we're gonna miss each other. Like I'll miss these graduates. Like after they leave, it's like okay, like just like make sure that you come home every once in a while. Like don't be a stranger. Like come
Yeah,
home
don't
and
be a
visit every once in
stranger.
a while because I'll miss you. Like you're gonna be like I'll miss you when you're like 1,000 miles away from me. They're like I'll miss you. Like I'll walk past your old house and I'm like oh, I just walked past here. Like I just thought that like I miss seeing you here. Like I miss walking to the park and stuff. Just like say hi or whatever. Like going for like a nice walk and talk and going for coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Walking down the street. It's like so what's what's happening over there? There's something going on. Do you want to go check that out? Like do you want to go see what's happening over there? I'm just tempted to go over and see what's happening over there. But I'm just like I don't know, just like walking in town or whatever and like grabbing coffee and just like seeing what everyone else is doing with you. Just like because
Mm-hmm.
next year I have a wedding to go to next year,
Right.
so I still have to see about my bridesmaid's dress because I don't know if I'll be able to try on it on a different color.
Oh, a different color, not green.
I just thought the green was a little bit because to be honest, like I'm like with my sister, I'm like, can I just try on something that's a little bit more airy? Because like
What
I'm more of
color?
like an airy color because I don't know I like the bronze color because it would suit me
Mm-hmm.
more than the green because the green doesn't really match with my skin tone. So it's like, can I try something that matches with like my all over things I don't want to look like? I always joke around with myself. I'm like, I look like the Hulk in that dress.
No, not at all. Did your sister say yes to the bronze?
I like the bronze or like a blue green. Like I like the blue dress more than the green.
Mm-hmm.
Like the blue makes me look more airy.
Airy, yes.
Like you know what I mean? It's like it makes
I
you
know
look
what you
like
mean.
you're like, can I just use something like a oh, it's so funny that my sister wanted to sing for Christmas. She's starting to read my sister's starting to read more Greek mythology.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I the last time that I read Greek mythology was in high school.
Oh, in high school.
We did a high school. Oh no, we did Greek mythology for a drama class back in high school because we studied Aristotle and
Mm-hmm.
what was the other guy? Aristotle and who was the other guy? That was like
Does it start with the P?
I think so. It was like he had all this like worldly wisdom or whatever. It's like oh like you'll
Mm-hmm.
know something or something. You'll know what it is or something. Or
Nice.
or it's like something like the Greek gods tell you something. It's like don't be so fooled. Like don't be so fooled by what you think.
Anyway, should we take a picture with our... Wow, I like
I
yours.
Spider-Man fell there. Hello.
Hello, everyone. Okay, ready? Oh, wait, let's back up. Maybe back up so then you can see your face too. A little further back. A little bit further back. So you can see your eyes too. Yeah. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Smile. Nice. I like yours. I like how ours is a little different from each other, but still the same.
I really like this. So this I might frame later.
Yes, show me if you when you do frame it.
I'm gonna show my sister this later though too.
Yay, I'm so glad you liked it. You liked this activity today. Is drawing your favorite activity?
Wait, what are we doing tomorrow?
I'm not too sure. You're gonna have to check the Instagram post. Maybe after this live.
And this
Are you
was
showing me another
from
one?
before. This one was from before on a different Instagram live though. This one was the one I did before.
Oh, is that a Christmas tree?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, go and get. Did you get your flu shot yet or not yet?
I got my COVID shot, but
Yeah, go and get your flu shot though too, because it really does make a difference.
yeah, I haven't
It's
been
like we're
feeling
just
well
like
this
1,
week.
2, 3, 4. Like, and it's like, oh, you get a fifth needle. Why? Why do I keep being a pincushion? Like,
Anyways,
you're like harsh as a nurse, but you're just like, I don't mean to be harsh, but like, you guys keep making me feel like a pincushion.
no.
I don't like this.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
gonna have to rest
I
up.
just don't like a lot of needles. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, you're
Yeah.
like, every year it seems to be one or the other, and then it's like, then those COVID ones only last for like, I don't know, like 5, 6 days, and it wears off or whatever.
Mhm.
And you're just like, what are you gonna do when it comes like January, February, March, April? Like, what are you gonna do when you don't have any more vaccines after the fifth one? Like, what are we gonna do now?
Mhm.
It's like, yeah, like, what are we gonna do now? Like, should it be all fine? Like, should we be in the clear? Or, like, shouldn't we declare this like, when do we declare this pandemic like over?
Mhm. Yeah.
When can we just say it's just gonna be like a normal everyday thing? Like,
Mhm. Anyways, I'm going to definitely rest up for my cough, and I'll let you know when I get my
oh
flu shot.
yeah, the thing that I recommend for coughs is I did 2 tablespoons of Benylin in the morning, and I did 2 at night. Drink
Oh, okay.
tea with honey and ginger ale and put ice in it because it helps with like put ginger ale to ice, or I put like
Mhm.
cranberry ginger ale with a little bit of ice in it. Just it like because like or
Yeah.
oh no, you can't drink. Don't have any milk though, because milk is making you congested. So my dad's like, don't drink milk when you're like that, because it hurts.
Okay.
He's like, no
I'll
milk,
definitely keep that in
no
mind.
dairy, no nothing with dairy in it because it makes you congested. So it's like just drink like straight tea or
Tea.
just drink like orange juice or apple juice because it helps take away that feeling when you have to put in the medicine because it just like it's like that bitter
Yeah.
thing and it burns. But then you're just like, if I just keep drinking this on top of that, then I don't have to like I'm like oh, and it's like you're just like. Okay, if I just drink it real quick, I just take it down. It's like, just do it. Just swallow it down. It's like, but it burns. And it burns my throat and it hurts in my chest. It burns. It feels like someone just like, it just feels like your chest is on fire. It's like, hurry up. Like, just make this stop.
I'll
Make this
definitely keep
stop.
that in mind. All right. Thank you for joining this week's live, Steph. I hope you enjoyed the drawing. Did you enjoy it?
I did.
You did. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, thank you for everyone for watching.
So when will I see you again?
In January. Yes.
Okay,
Because
well, if I don't see you again, have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays.
yes, you too, and a Happy New Year. I'm gonna see you in 2023
Merry
with more
Christmas and Happy
activity.
Holidays, everyone. See you next
Yes.
time.
Bye. Bye, Steph.
Bye.